What if I told you this love story feels a little too real to be just acting? Every glance, every smile, every quiet moment between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei has left fans questioning one thing. Are they really just playing roles? Or is something deeper happening behind the scenes? Because honestly, no one can fake emotions this convincingly. So the big question is, who forced Zhang Linghe to fall this hard? Or did no one have to? In the ever-evolving world of Chinese entertainment, where romantic dramas are produced in abundance, only a few on-screen pairings manage to leave a lasting emotional impact. Yet somehow, the connection between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei has sparked a level of fascination that goes far beyond the typical audience response. Their chemistry doesn't just feel convincing, it feels deeply genuine, almost as if the emotions unfolding on screen are not entirely fictional. From the very first moments they appeared together, viewers began to notice something unusual. It wasn't just about visual compatibility or well-executed dialogue delivery. There was a certain emotional rhythm between them, a natural flow in their interactions that made even the simplest scenes feel layered with meaning. Their eye contact lingered just a little longer than expected, their smiles carried a quiet intimacy, and their body language suggested a comfort that cannot easily be fabricated. As clips and scenes circulated online, discussions quickly ignited across fan communities. Many began to question whether what they were witnessing was purely the result of skilled acting or something more personal. Some fans jokingly asked who could have possibly forced Zhang Linghe to look so convincingly in love. The question, though playful, reflects a deeper sentiment shared by many. His performance feels too real to be entirely scripted. However, to assume that such realism must come from real-life emotions would be to underestimate the craft of acting. Zhang Linghe has built a reputation as an actor who approaches his roles with intensity and precision. Rather than simply delivering lines, he immerses himself in the emotional world of his character. Every glance, every subtle shift in expression, is carefully constructed to reflect an internal state that aligns with the story. This level of dedication can easily blur the line between performance and reality for the audience. At the same time, Tian Xiwei brings a complementary energy that enhances this effect. Her acting style is often described as bright, effortless, and emotionally transparent. She has a way of reacting in the moment that feels spontaneous, as though she is truly experiencing the emotions rather than performing them. This authenticity creates a safe, emotional space for her co-star, allowing interactions to unfold naturally instead of feeling rehearsed. When these two distinct acting approaches meet, the result is something that feels almost organic. Their scenes do not appear staged. Instead, they resemble fragments of real human connection. Even in moments of silence, there is a sense of communication between them that transcends dialogue. This is what draws viewers in so deeply. It's not just the story being told, but the sincerity with which it is delivered. Off-screen interactions have only added to the intrigue. Behind-the-scenes footage and interviews reveal a dynamic that is relaxed and comfortable. They share laughter easily, exchange glances that seem unguarded, and interact in a way that suggests mutual respect and familiarity. While none of this confirms a romantic relationship, it does reinforce the perception that their connection is built on genuine rapport rather than mere professionalism. This ambiguity plays a significant role in sustaining public interest. The absence of clear answers allows fans to speculate, imagine, and interpret their interactions in various ways. Some choose to believe that there is something more beneath the surface, while others appreciate the pairing strictly as a product of exceptional acting. Either way, the emotional impact remains the same. What makes this situation particularly compelling is how effectively it challenges the audience's perception of reality within storytelling. In many cases, viewers can easily distinguish between performance and genuine emotion. But with Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, that boundary becomes less defined. Their portrayal of affection feels intuitive rather than constructed, which leads to a more immersive viewing experience. It is important to recognize that achieving this level of chemistry is not accidental. It requires trust, communication, and a shared understanding of the narrative. Actors must be willing to be emotionally vulnerable, to respond authentically to one another, and to prioritize the story over individual performance. When these elements align, the result can be powerful enough to convince audiences that what they are seeing is real. The idea that someone must have forced such emotions is, in reality, a reflection of how convincing the performance is. There is no external pressure creating this illusion, only the careful blending of skill, intuition, and emotional intelligence. What appears effortless is often the result of significant preparation and artistic sensitivity. Ultimately, whether or not Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei share a deeper connection beyond their work is something only they can define. For the audience, however, the answer may not even be necessary. The beauty lies in the experience itself, in being able to watch a story unfold and feel genuinely moved by it. In a world where so much content is consumed quickly and forgotten just as fast, moments like these stand out. They remind us of the power of storytelling, of the ability of two individuals to create something that resonates on a deeply emotional level. And perhaps that is the real magic, not the question of whether the love is real, but the fact that it feels real enough to matter. Because sometimes, the most unforgettable performances are the ones that make us question where acting ends and reality begins. So, what do you think? Is this just acting between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, or are we witnessing something real slowly unfolding? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you see in their chemistry. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most talked about on-screen pairings right now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story that feels just a little too real.